Good evening again, everybody out there in the internet land. This is going to be chapter 2 for Java programming. So, right away, whoa, focus. Okay, so right away, let's just get started, jump straight in. We're doing Introduction to Java Programming. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't put in the ISBN numbers and all that good stuff, so I'll have to do that during this one. Alright, you should have this from the first video. If you haven't watched the first video, go ahead and watch the first video. Let's do close all. In here, we're going to do new folder. Actually, we need a new project, don't we? Nah, we'll just do a new folder. New folder is going to be chapter 2. Chapter 2. There we go. Oh, come on. Select the parent folder. I don't want it to be in the parent folder. Okay, apparently that's the wrong way to do it. Don't do that. Cancel that. New Java project. There we go. Chapter 2. There we go. There's the second parent folder, because it's a whole project all by itself. Okay, give me a second. Allow me to find the listing. Here we go. Alright, go ahead and right click. New. Class. This is going to be listing 2.1 compute area. Up here at the top, put in our comment. Listing 2.1. Like always, I don't know why it does that. I want it to automatically do this. Public static void main. Oh, we're gonna get so tired of writing that. Strings. Or is it string or strings? Yeah. I think it's just string. Args. Enter. Get past it. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Compute area. Class compute area. Compute area. Static void main args. Okay. Double radius. Double area. Okay. Next thing that we need to learn is a double is like twice the amount of an integer, but it's point value. So it can have points in it. Next, we're going to assign the value to radius. So we need to declare it. Radius equals 20. Radius. Wow, still spelt it wrong. Radius equals 20. This is coming straight out of the book, by the way. If you're keeping up with the book, I'm on page 36. Doesn't really matter. We're just programming. Area equals radius times 3.14159. Whoops, my numerical keys aren't turned on. Nice. I spelled area wrong. Man, I'm just having a grand old time tonight. 3.141592653589799. Yeah, that's close enough. It'll get it. Uh-oh, there's errors. Proceed with errors. Oh, there we go. Semicolon at the end. Oh, it calculated, but I forgot to spit it out to anything. System.out.println area. Save. Run that. Yeah. Let's see. Does this actually say... Oh, it had it go all crazy. So it actually wrote out stuff like this. The circle with a radius 20 has an area of, and then in quote plus, like that. Well, kind of like that. It just makes it pretty, that's all. We don't actually need it, not for what we're doing. We're just running the listings. Caution, blah blah blah, in line 3, no value, blah blah blah. Identify and fix, don't want. There we go. So, that one's done. Next. Right click, new, class, This one's going to be, oh, no, that's not the area that we wanted. Default package, is that where we put it? Yeah, okay. Just taking a look here. It's under the default package, new class. This one's going to be compute area with console input. Console input. Perfect. Public static void main string args. There we go. Create a scanner object. Scanner. Oh. We got to do an import up here at the top. Import java.util.scanner. Two ends in scanner. Two ends in scanner. There we go. What this is going to do, it's going to add a library so we can use the input function. Scanner input equals new scanner system.in. Okay, lots going on right here. First off, we had to import this. Okay, that makes sure that this exists. This scanner object would not exist unless we had pulled this in. Scanner, see, I think I'm still spelling it wrong somehow. Input equals new. Okay, so this is the type of object that we're going to do. Just like if we were to say int my number, right? So int is the type, my number is the variable. So what we did here, and this kind of gets confusing later on if you use input as an object. Scanner is the type of object. We're assigning a variable as a new scanner system int. The word new means we're going to initiate a new object, and then scanner with this on the inside is a construction call. We could have scanner and then comma something else because it's got overload functions. Don't worry about overloading yet. This just creates an object so we can use it. So now if we do input dot, this has scanner type stuff. So I think it's next line. Hold on. It cuts page on me. There we go. Okay, nope. We're going to do this. We're actually going to follow the book. System.out.print. Enter a number for radius. In quote. And let's put a little space in there. Just kind of makes it pretty. Notice that we're using .print on this one, not print line. And the reason we're doing that is because we don't want to input below this. We want to input on the same line. So we don't want to hit enter after we type this out. Next part of this is going to be double radius. Radius equals input.next double. Basically it says the next thing that we're going to read is going to be an input. It's going to be a double, so we know the type that's going to be entered, and we're going to assign that to radius. You'll see it in a second. Next we have to compute the area, so double area equals radius times 3.14, 3.141592653 589 793 238 462 6 4 3 8 3 2 7 9 5 0 2 whatever. It's way too many numbers anyway. We'll just get close. Save. Oh, sorry. Semicolon at the end. Oh, we haven't put anything out. All right. System.out.println area colon and is it just plus area? Yeah, plus area. Save. So into the radius 20. Whoa. Whoa. All right, down here in the console, into the radius, we're going to type out the number 20, enter. The area is 1256. Should be the same number that we got last time because we used 20 in the last one. And that ends the program. Save it. We're going to launch it again. And we're going to try 5. 78. Nice. So we know that our input is working. All right. Next listing. New class 2.3 is called compute average. Oops. Average. Enter. Like always, public static void main string singular args, not singular. Okay, we're gonna have to create that scanner again. So up here at the top, import java.util. And I'm going to show you something else. You can put a splat, and it just covers everything under the utilities. Now, we don't need it that specifically, but we're going to use that. Scanner input equals new scanner system.in. And what system.in is, it's a system.in. System.in. There we go. So system is another class, just like compute average is its own class, and just like Java util is a class. Everything inside Java is a class of something else. Kinda. You get these packages and you get all these different things that start having these different functions inside of them, and that's what this whole compiling thing does. This main starts and initializes the program itself. From there, you can add classes, add tasks, add things. So, I'm not going to get into that just yet. I was going to show you how to create a new class, but we're going to get into that later on in the class. Prompt the user to enter 3 numbers. Let's actually do this. Prompt the user. This way you get used to actually create your input object. System.out.print. Enter 3 numbers. And you really should write out the number 3 just because you're less than 10. And then we're going to do, are we just going to do integers? No, we're going to do doubles. Double num1. That's horrible. Number 1 equals, what do we say? Input dot next double. We're going to actually do this. Doop, doop, doop. Copy and paste it. 3, 2. So we should now be able to enter 3 numbers. And there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can type in the number, hit enter. Type in the number, hit enter. Type in the number, hit enter. Or you can do type in the number, space. Type in the number, space. Type in the number, enter. So I'll show you that here in a second once we get to it. And the last one we're going to do is double average equals, can't we do a math goal? Yeah, okay. They're just typing it out. Number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3, and then divide by 3. So they're doing it long ways. And display. System dot out dot print ln average. And you really should put labels in here like the average of plus number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3. And wow, okay. I'm going to show you what this looks like first because it's going to look horrible. If you don't have numbers and spacing in between here, So like this, plus quote and space quote, like that. It's just going to be one long line of numbers all together. So we're just going to add that in between. So the whole thing here, let me move this over a little bit and this over a little bit because we don't really use it. The average of plus number 1 plus and plus number 2 plus and plus number 3 plus is plus average. There we go. Save it, run it. Uh-oh, we got errors. There we go. I forgot a 3 up there. Run it. Enter 3 numbers. Now this is the console that I was talking about. So we're just going to do 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter. The average of 1, 2, 3 is 2. Perfect. Run it again. 1, space, 2, space, 3. The average of 1, 2, and 3 is 2. Told you. All right. So let's try 9,999, 9,999, 1. Nice. So, code is working perfectly. I don't think there's anything else on here. Nope, good. Next listing. And the book actually shows the outputs to make sure that you verify that you're doing everything correctly. Variables, identifiers. What the heck is an identifier? Identifier is the name that identifies an element such as class, method, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Come on, listings. That's not a listing. This is kind of a bad chapter. What are we on? Are we on 2? No, that's listing 3. There we go, listing 4. Display time, Java. Right click, new, class, display time. Public, static, void, main, string. By the way, if you are interested in creating Android applications, this is the path to it. You need to understand Java or C# so you can create. Another recommendation that I use is Unity if you want to make games, because it will automatically export your games into it, which, by the way, uses JavaScript and C#. Sorry, back into this. Like the last one, import java.util.scanner. Down here, we're going to do scanner input equals new scanner system.in. There might be a better way to do that, but we're just going to play with that because that's what the book says to do. Int seconds equals input. Oh, I missed a line. Here, let's escape out of that. System.out.print. Enter an integer for seconds. Now we do the input. Input.nextInt. Notice the function is different here. We're not pulling a double. We're actually just going to pull a singular number by itself. And I'm actually going to show you something before we do. Where's system? There we go. Had a bug in there. An error. So what happens if it's looking for an integer and you put in 1.0, which is a float? Boom! Chaos. What happened? Well, we told it we're going to use an integer, and we then gave it a double. That's not good. And we'll show you how to do exceptions and catch those later on. Let's stop it. There we go. To stop an error code, just jump back up in your code and keep going. int minutes equals seconds divided by 60. Int remaining seconds equals seconds modulus 60. And I'll explain that in just a second. I want to get this whole thing typed out first. Remaining seconds, system dot out dot println seconds plus seconds is plus minutes minutes. There we go. Plus, and okay, this is going to be kind of minutes and seconds. Okay. I'm not going to write the whole thing out. I'm just going to put a colon here and then put seconds so it displays like a time. Remaining seconds. Okay, that looks good. So what they're looking for is, whoops, that doesn't look good. Ah, capitals. Notice how I capitalized that seconds. I capitalized this one, which is a completely different variable. They have to be same. So keep an eye on that. All right. So we know that a backslash or a forward slash is divide by because it's like a fraction. So what is modulus? Modulus says divide these two numbers, but only give me the remainder. Give me what's left over. There you go. Modulus 60 would be the remainder of seconds. So let's say, oops, darn it. Don't forget to put your input down here into the console window. So let's say 3,000 seconds is 50 minutes. Wait, is that right? Calculator. Oh, 50. I didn't realize it was going to be a whole number. Let's try that again. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,234 is 20 minutes and 34 seconds. That sounds better. Good. Good listing. Next. New project. That's not a listing. No. Jumping around. Listing 2.5. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, oldie but a goodie. The first program I ever created, was a Visual Basic 3.0 program on a Windows 95 machine, and it was to calculate Fahrenheit to Celsius. Good old Form 1, for those that know what I'm talking about. Fahrenheit to Celsius. There we go. And I'm starting to get lazy, so I'm just going to copy this and paste it over. We need to bring in our import. Again, going to be lazy. It's a great thing about having these tabs up here at the top. But you'll get faster at it too. Scanner. Just going to be lazy. Lazy. Copy. And paste. Alright, we want to tell the user enter degrees in Fahrenheit. Take that, convert it over, and change it into Celsius. So, system.out.print. Wow, print. Wow, print. Enter degrees in Fahrenheit. Put a space after it. Don't forget your semicolon at the end. Then Wait. Initialized. Okay. Double Fahrenheit equals input dot next double. Oh, I forget my semicolon. There we go. Then we're going to say double Celsius equals 5.0 divided by 9 times Fahrenheit minus 32. And you got to put this in quotes as well. Otherwise it's going to do that multiplication first. Then we're going to do system.out.print is plus Celsius plus, quote, in Celsius. Keep an eye on your spaces right here. All right, let's run that. See what she looks like. Uh-oh, we got an error somewhere. Forgot the semicolon. Mind your bugs. There we go. Enter degrees in Fahrenheit. If it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, it is 0 degrees Celsius. That is correct. So if it's 75, nice sunny day, 23.8, repeating, in Celsius. Perfect. Oh, I don't need to run it again. What is the pause break button? Run. Well, here, let's use pause break. Did that work? That didn't work. How do you stop a project? Run. Okay, there's run, debug. I guess it just kind of crashes out on its own. I could kill Java in the background. CMD, Control Shift Enter. Are you sure you want to allow this change program? Yes. And then task list. Task list. There we go. See that Java W? I don't know if you can see that or not. That right there, Java W.exe. Task kill image Java W.exe forced. Killed the program. Terminated. Right here you can see terminated. I'm going to pull that off to the side for a second. Right in here we can't type anything. Alright, Control F11. I'll pull it up again. And we should see Java W appear again. Right there. Now watch this little area right here. It currently says that it's running, and it says where that that program is being ran at, Java W.exe. So I'm going to do task kill. Watch. Boom, terminated. Good. Just a little tidbit there. Let's see, listing 2.5 we've done. We've covered a lot tonight. Kind of pushing the time, aren't we? Oh, I guess I got started a little bit late. It's only been about 30 minutes. Show current time is the next one. Listing 2.6. Left click, new Java project. Show current time. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, poo. Delete that. Yep, and we're going to delete the projects with it. There we go. Right click on default package, new class. There we go. Show current time. Excuse me just a moment while I take a sip of water. I've been talking, and when you talk, you start to get a little dry in the throat. Are we going to be lazy on this one? No, we're not. What is this doing? Total seconds, total time, total. Show current time. But it doesn't tell us what it is. So let's type it out and see what it does. Go ahead and be lazy. Grab your first part, static void main, copy it over. Ooh. I'm typing stuff that I shouldn't be typing. Sorry, you guys are like looking at the top of my head every time I look down, aren't you? Leave a comment about my hair. Oh, we're going to introduce the new variable long. Total miles, no, milliseconds equals system dot current time millis. Perfect. Total milliseconds. Seconds. Total seconds. Minutes. Hours. Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, I see. Okay, so total milliseconds is the system current time milliseconds. It's going to get all the milliseconds since like 1970 something. Whenever the first computer was invented, anywhere, January 1st, 1970 something. How many milliseconds since that time? What we're going to do is we're going to create a whole bunch of longs here. Yeah, long. Put them all out, and we're going to take those total milliseconds and start calculating the actual time. There's so many better ways to do this, but it's fundamentals. So long total seconds equals total milliseconds. I'm just going to double click, copy this over, and paste it in, divided by 1,000. Long current second equals total seconds modulus 60. Long total minutes equals total seconds divided by 60. Long current minute equals total minutes modulus 60. Long total hours equals total minutes divided by 60. See what we're doing here? Each one's just divided by 60, and we should get them. Long current hour equals total hours modulus 60. So I hope you followed along because I'm going to explain it. Actually, no, I'm not. You can look at it. You know what's going on. Total minutes, total hours. Display the results. The last thing we want to do is display our results. System.out.println current time is colon space quote plus current hour plus, and we're going to put a colon in here, plus current current minutes, plus quote colon plus current hour, current second. Yeah, total seconds modules. Yeah, current second. Save that. Run that. Is there an error? No. 29:41. 29 hours in a day? That doesn't sound right. All right, let's say that was a runtime error here. Okay. Divided by 1,000, divided by 60. Oh. How many hours are in a day? 24. There we go. No, that's still not right. It's not 5:42. Oh, yes, it is 5:42. GMT. We didn't actually calculate a, what is it? A time zone. So, if you wanted to calculate a time zone, you could put in here plus 7, plus 6, 11:43, and 80 milliseconds, or 80 seconds. 80 seconds? Yeah, well, you guys get the idea what it's supposed to do. Good listing. All right, we are on 2.6. I think that finishes up the listings for the chapter. No, it doesn't. Sales tax on 2.7. So let's kick it up a notch. New class. It's going to be sales tax. Go. Do our laziness at the beginning. Copy this over. See if we're going to have to do an import, and we are. Oh, we don't have it on the last one, so you're going to have to grab it from the one previous, which is the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Throw that up here at the top. Here we go. Static void main scanner input equals new scanner system.in. System.int. No. There we go. Next, it's going to be system.out.print enter purchase amount. Right below that, we're going to do a system in, or an input. Input. Oh wait, we got to declare a variable first. Double input purchase amount equals input. Man. Dot next double. There we go. That way we can put in dollars and change. Purchase amount. Double tax equals purchase amount times 0.06. I don't know what sales time is, or sales tax currently is, but I'm pretty sure it's not 0.06 anymore. The book's a little bit older, and probably you're watching this in the future anyway. If you're watching it like during the time that I've recorded it, that'd be crazy. System.out.println. Oh gosh, println. Dot println. Sales tax is $, because it doesn't format the money for you. Now, what we're going to experience here is what's called casting. Tax times 100 divided by 100.0. Run that. All right, the test case they give is $197.55. The result should be $11.85. Perfect. So, a couple of things that we haven't done yet. Casting. When you want to cast something into a different type of object, you can put these parentheses in front of whatever object it is you're going to cast. We know that this is going to be a float or a double, or it's going to be a double because our tax is a double. And they had to do divide by 100.0 to throw it into another double, which this whole thing gets cast into an int. Make sense? Confused? All right, don't be. We're going to save that. Save. Oh, sneaky. Right here, okay, it did 0.06 times the purchase amount, and it takes the tax, which is going to be a point number, times 100. So all it does, it takes this little dot and moves it over. Takes the decimal and moves it over. That's why it cast it into an int, so it doesn't have zeros on the top. So this becomes 6 divided by 100.0, which throws it back into a float or a double. That's why you get the point down here at the bottom. Sneaky. 100 listings. Whoa. All right, this next listing is pretty long. I'll try and make it quick. Right click, new, C. This is going to be compute loan. Oh no! Do you see the E I left out in there? I hope that I can change that. There we go. If you do misspell something, come over here to your Java file, right click and change it. And then make sure that your class name matches whatever your file is over there. Lots of things to do on this one. Let's go ahead and be lazy. I can't copy that whole thing. I gotta copy it one at a time. No. Paste. Pull in our scanner. Public static void main. Paste it into here for our main. And this is going to be, and I am going to throw the comments on this one. Create a scanner. Scanner input equals new scanner. System.in. Make sure we didn't have any errors. Next, enter annual interest rate in percentage, i.e. 7.25. By the way, that's not exactly what it says in the book, but interest rat. All right, so I'm gonna fix my comment so I don't get flack about it later. System.out.print line. No, just print. Enter annual interest rate. You don't have to type that full thing out. We could just make it simpler, like interest rate. Obtain monthly interest. Double monthly interest rate equals, notice I'm using camel case, or case camel case. It's where the first word is lowercase and then every additional word after that is capitalized for the first letter. This will help you keep your variables in line later on. Another thing that people like to do is put what the variable type is in front of it. So like this would be D monthly. That way I know it's a double, or I could F for float, or an I for an integer, or an O for an object. But I don't do that. I do camel cases. Might not be the best idea, but it works. And again, that's just preference. You can do it however you like. Don't let me tell you how to program. All right, the monthly interest rate. I completely lost my spot.
monthly interest rate. There we go. Annual interest rate divided by no, I did that wrong. Monthly interest rate. Pausing. Okay, I think I found where I messed up. Double annual interest rate equals input double. Double annual interest rate. There we go. Equals input dot next double. There we go. Much better. Obtain the monthly interest rate. Obtain whack whack. Obtain enter annual interest rate. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Now we obtain the monthly interest rate. Double monthly interest rate equals annual interest rate divided by 1200. Boop. Enter number of years. System.out.print. Enter number of years. End quote. Man, I almost feel like I'm doing a real program. Double no, it's not double. It's int. Number of years equals input dot next int. It's a lot of code just for a listing. Enter loan amount. System.out.print. Enter loan amount. Oops, double N's. Oh, amount. Yeah. Double loan amount equals input dot next a double. Calculate payment. So what this is going to do, it's going to go through and loop all of these things for what our payments would be per month and for how long. Actually, we already know how long. We've got the years. So double monthly payment equals loan amount, good, times monthly interest rate. Monthly interest rate. See how it's highlighting as I type? That way we know I spelled it right. Divided by, and in parentheses, we're going to do 1 minus 1 divided by math dot tau 1 plus monthly interest rate, comma, number of years times 12, quote, parentheses, parentheses, and semicolon. All right, first off, double. All right, let's double check this and see if we monthly interest rate, we've misspelled interest. Interest. Forgot an E there. So I'm going to copy that, paste it here. Copy that,
paste it there, and paste it there.
Monthly interest rate, monthly interest rate.
That looks good. Our next is going to be a double
Total payment equals
monthly payment
plus
times
number of years
times 12.
12 months in a year.
Then finally we're going to spit that back out and do it. System.out.println the monthly payment is $ plus we're going to be doing some casting again. You're going to cast int on monthly payment times 100 divided by 100.0. Nice. And then next you're going to do system.out.println the total payment is $. I put $sign up there? I did. Plus,
Cast that int again.
int
Total
payment
times 100
divided by 100.0. That should complete the program. Double check for any errors on there. I don't see anything. Do we have any problems? Sysd cannot be resolved. Oh, system. There are 6 warnings. Resource input never closed. That's fine because you're just going to close it yourself. Oh, that's way back over there at the... That's on a completely different script. Alright, save that, run it. Here we go.
The test values that they want us to put in, annual interest rate of 5.75, number of years, they want 15, and the loan amount as 250,000. 1, 2, 3. Should calculate out to 276, and 373,684.
Wow, I did it all the way through. No errors. Good deal. By the way, we'll show you how to format them later. Right now they're just showing up as full integers because we did not format. But there could be some points on there.
Char data, Unicode data, 2.9. Wow, this is a really long chapter.
There's like 15 more pages to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages before the end of this. So I'm going to call that a good one for tonight, and we're just going to call this part 1. Part 1. An hour-long video, and we're not even through the second chapter. Man, if you like this, or if you like any of my videos, make sure you check out the full channel. I am going to post the source code for Chapter 2, Part 1 at the bottom here. And then if you like, subscribe. I like that. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that, drop me a comment below. Or you can find me on Skype. It's under the same name, Code Primate. Bye!